Hi everyone, welcome back to the Little Western. I've just recorded all of this and been speaking for the last 10 minutes and then realised I didn't hit the record button, so I'm back again. As you can tell, this is not the same layout that I reconstituted from the previous layout after a meltdown. It's been completely reimagined and I've completely rebuilt it with new components, new bits of wood. And I much like the flow better. After playing with it for a little while, I kind of like the flow. So you're going to get some B-roll in the background of me building this and doing some of the track work and getting all that set up while I'm just going to talk for a bit. So, and we'll end it with something running, which I think is a good step because, you know, I don't get much running done on this channel, do I? So I promise there'll be more. So yeah, where are we? So I demolished the previous one. I thought it was too thin. And after a conversation with Dib Shunting Yard or Dib Shunting Layout, the Inglenook section was too shallow and too short. Even for the 5-wagon Inglenook Shunting Puzzle variant, it was just way too short. So I decided that I needed to do something about that. So I created two 900 by 300 mil boards, and that's how this is going to be now, which is perfectly fine. Originally I was going to do one board, one 900 by 300 that was just going to be 3 sidings and a fiddle yard with a three lane fiddle yard in here, and treat that as the head shunt. But I decided I didn't want to do that because, you know, I never like to do anything easy. So I created 2 boards, and what we've ended up with is a officially 2-siding goods yard. Whether or not I will have that as this whole thing as a branch line terminus and actually have, you know, a Great Western, small branch line terminus with a head shunt and just 2 good sidings and have a good shed there. Haven't really decided yet. Might end up being that way, but I'd like to keep some sort of individual industry. Then we also have a reverse loop. So we can pull a train in, run around its train, disappear off the board, or prepare to do your shunting. However you want to do that. We also have a small head shunt on the inside loop as well. So plenty of operational potential here. I've been doing some things and moving some stuff around, and I'm quite happy with how it's working just on the board, which is fantastic. What it means for this is we have a larger Inglenook shunting puzzle here, so I can store the 5 wagons on the outside, or the inside here, which for the sake of the puzzle, the turnout is a straight road for 5 wagons, and then you've got your 2 on this side. So that works out for the Inglenook puzzle. There's the head shunt there, which includes this road here and also this road here, just for operational sake. But when it comes to future plans, when I move into a shed or something like that where I get some more space, I will have a 3rd board, which will be a shorter, if not the same size, fiddle yard board that will split into several lanes. That will allow a little bit more operation on this board here, which is what I'm quite happy with. I'm also tempted to create a 4th board when I get more room, to allow this front section here to actually be a small branch line and allow through trains to stop, drop off passengers, workers, whatever, and disappear off the board on that side. Still means I can use this as a head shunt in normal terms for, you know, short goods trains, pick up goods trains, etc. But that's the idea. So I'm happy with how this is. I'm happy with how it works. So I'm sticking with it. This is it now. I'm not changing it again. This is it now. What have I done so far? So I bought a new turnout. If you've watched any of the recent videos, the last one I mentioned that the right hand turnout just failed on me. I thought about repairing it, just decided not to, so I bought a new one. That took just over a week to arrive from Germany, which was the only local that I could get it. The rest are all left hand medium radius turnouts from Pico, code 725, non-bullhead, as much as I would have liked to use bullhead. Just funds can't warrant it at the moment. It's all tack glued down with super glue in 2 points on each side, just so I can run some trains, get some things figured out, and make sure the dimensions are okay. All the turnouts are in place and are perfectly fine. The frogs aren't wired up, so I can only use locomotives that have a stay alive in it, which is 2 at the moment. But otherwise, that's working as expected. Everything's wired up correctly. I'm using Wago connectors for temporary wiring, and the next step is to get the servo drivers placed underneath all of the current turnout points now, make sure that they work, and once that's done, I can take everything off, paint the entire board, and then stick everything back down with some matte medium or some PVA glue. And just get everything set up ready so that it's down. I'm using cork on the main run here to keep everything, smooth. And then what I'll do is I'll do a transition on this side here, where we move to the yard, so that it will transition into an ash ballast sort of area. So that, sort of how it how it is in the real world. And I've got a few articles that I want to follow with that, and I think it's going to look fantastic. So ballast, ash ballast, some grass, some hills, some trees, buildings, water, bridge. We've got a lot that want to put in here. There's a little signal box that's going to go in here somewhere. There's the small station halt that I want to put in here as well. So plenty to sink my teeth into. So that's it really. I'm excited for this project. I want to get this project started. When I say started, I want to continue this now that I've got everything down in place. So that's it for today. I'll leave you some running shots of the Duke dog doing some shunting, and then in the next video I will do a bit more of an in-depth thing on getting the servos set up, and hopefully we'll do some painting in that episode as well. Other than that, just want to say thank you for checking out this video. Really appreciate your support on this journey. It's been a difficult few months, and I'm starting to slowly feel back to being myself and getting some stuff done. I'm going to go play some trains now, enjoy some footage, and I'll see you in the next one, whenever that may be. Thank you very much. Hit the like button, leave some constructive comments down below because I answer every single one of them, and subscribe if you want to keep up to date with the channel. I'll see you guys in a bit. Take care.
Thank you.